Look at this crowd, Jordana.
Look at this energy.
My God. They came out. Yeah. It's Friday night in here. It's Tuesday everywhere else.
The energy is so good in here. We got a text saying to watch out for this crowd.
Yeah, watch out. They're like, no one's going to Soul Cycle tomorrow. We're having those faux pas. You drinking some faux pas? Look at that. The beverage mogul herself, Jordana Abraham.
Thank you, Jared. Ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
This crowd's ready to go. We're ready to go.
Okay, well, we got to see what we're dealing with here. Do we have single people here tonight? Holy shit! All women. Good for me.
I see some men. Are you guys in relationships?
Okay. That was the most enthusiastic dude I've ever heard about a relationship. One guy was like, yeah, making sure I don't lose a blowjob tonight, yeah.
I mean, is there a better place for a single man in Chicago to be tonight than right here?
They really fucked up. Yeah, this is the place to be. They're all in Old Town, like, what's going on? Where are the women? Right. See, that's a local reference. I'm familiar with the area.
I was going to ask.
He wasn't impressed enough. Good. I mean, do we have people? We got married people here tonight? Shut the fuck up. Bragging.
The crowd will find you in the alley next to the theater.
See a bunch of rings in the alley. Spread out. All right, do we have anyone that's in something that they're really not sure what it is and they're here to figure it out? Yeah. Okay. See, that was a very wonky woo, yeah. That sounded like they all shit their pants at the same time. I don't know what I'm in.
How's the dating scene here? Do we like it?
Yes. The villagers seem angry. Home of the quarter-zip sweater. Chicago, Illinois.
You know, I could see why that would be, though, because everyone here is really nice, and there's nothing worse than that when you're dating. But it's kind of true. You know, you want someone to kind of like cut your head off, and here they're probably like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. A lot of tweeners, yeah. A lot of guys, the wolf in sheep's clothing type of deal. I'm from Iowa, and I've never touched a woman. And then all of a sudden they're like, I'm just too busy for this shit, you know. Exactly. I mean, so listen, we have an amazing show. We're so pumped everyone's here. This is an amazing sold-out crowd. Chicago, you know how to treat Jordana and I. We got an amazing show. We got, and it's all brought to you by Faux Pas. Give it up. Faux Pas. That thing will bite you on a Tuesday night. So, we ready to do this show?
I'm ready. You want to tell them what they can expect?
We can, we got a great show for you guys. Did you send in your text? We got your questions at the end. We're going to do some questions at the end. Tonight, we got an opening email. We got a dating app makeover. Someone here is going to come on stage. We're going to fix them up. And then we're doing a deal reveal. We got the screenshots. You can't escape the screenshots. And then we're going to play a little red flag deal breaker. You got your paddles in front of you. And then we're going to do some awkward sex. And then we have set up 2 people in our audience tonight on a date. Love is in the air.
There's gonna be a great awkward ending. I can't wait.
It always gets a little bit awkward. We get to see what the sex would look like in real life. And then we're gonna take your questions. That's our show. Are you guys ready for a great show?
Woo!
Jordana, what are we talking about tonight?
Today, we're talking about the looking for segment on dating apps. That's kind of new. It's basically you can write what you're looking for.
You can write. Who here has what they're looking for on the dating app right now? Okay. Hands were raised like we're at a library.
A little bit.
I have put I'm looking for the one.
It's like the objective statement on a resume.
Right. So when you say, the objective, like my objective, to be home on a Saturday night without a boner rubbing on me from someone I don't know.
Yes.
I get it. I get it.
Do you have this? Would you have this on yours?
I would never write such a thing. You don't incriminate yourself. It's the dumbest thing in the entire world. I can't see why anyone would write anything. I don't even understand what it means. I think it's for people that are a little just unsure of themselves, so they want to see the reassurance.
That's so funny. Have you ever heard the work advice, like don't write anything in an email that you wouldn't want read aloud to a jury?
I'm finding that out right now.
That's what we say at Betches anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Rule number 1 at Betches: don't fucking write shit.
But this kind of seems like the same thing. Like, why? It's evidence.
Yeah. No. I mean, like that. What happens is the "what are you looking for" only gets looked at when you're swiping and when you've been dumped. So when you've been swiping, you're like, "Ooh, they're looking for a relationship." Swipe right, and then you're dumped, and you're like, "You said you were looking for a relationship." And they're like, "Yeah, but with you, no."
Not with you. Yes.
So
should we read the email? And then we'll get more into it.
Let's read the email.
Right.
Let's get to it.
Dear J&J, my question is about the looking for field in Bumble. I'm looking for a serious relationship and hope to find someone that is compatible with me. I've been keeping that category of what are you looking to get out of your Bumble date unchecked in my search options, and I manually swipe left on anyone who selects something casual. This is pretty sad.
Yeah, this is a sad. This
we go.
person sounds fun to date. It's just like.
That one is pretty clear, and I have no issue eliminating these profiles from my pool. Wow, ruthless. My question is about the category don't know yet, or guys who leave that question blank. I've been keeping some of them in if they seem like they tick all the other boxes in general, but I worry that I might be wasting my time on guys who select don't know. Can either of you see a circumstance where a guy would be interested in getting into a relationship but select that option because he doesn't want to seem too eager? I think I'm being too picky by swiping left automatically if maybe we would hit it off after all. Thanks.
See, okay. I have some thoughts. I mean, the person that clicks don't know is the most honest person in the room.
Right. I agree. I think don't know you can swipe right. Looking for a relationship you can swipe right. Something casual, I agree. Swipe left because that's someone telling you exactly what they're
Something
looking
casual
for.
is honest. Don't know is honest. Looking for a relationship is honest. That's the problem. You're not going to figure this out through them. So something casual is like, that's concrete, just like you said. Like get them out of here or get them in here. You don't know.
That's what you're looking for, yeah.
Right. And then it's, don't know. Like, I would say as a guy, most guys are on dating apps going, that don't have any fucking clue. And they're just saying, if they could check a box, the box should say, show me what you got.
I like her idea. In her mind, she's like, maybe they're not putting in a relationship because they don't want to seem too eager.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Absolutely not the case.
They're just dying to be.
But what if I look like I need love too much? What if I look like I want non-casual sex? What will happen? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. To me, she's looking too much. Like, I agree. Swipe left in the casual if that's not what you're looking for. Believe them. If they're saying it, believe them. Don't know, believe them. Looking for a relationship, they believe that. As bad as that sounds, the problem is the end of that sentence is cut off. I'm looking for a relationship with the right person.
That's probably not you, but
yeah.
We'll see. Yes.
I just don't think the question's in depth enough. Like, they didn't really... Are you looking for a relationship is a dumb question because I can always answer that in a positive, good way.
Right, and you had a much better alternative for the apps out there for the app designers. If anyone's in here, I don't know if this is the city for that, but
yeah, probably not. If any of you have any smarter friends that went to some good schools on the coast, please let them know that I have some ideas for this section. Someone from Notre Dame is like, what about Notre Dame? Get over yourself. Okay, it shouldn't be, are you looking for a relationship is Band-Aid on a flesh wound. Here's what I would have. I would have multiple questions.
Multiple multiple options.
Yes.
And then we have check all that apply.
Yes.
And the sentence starts with?
Would you have sex with someone you still weren't sure about marrying? I mean, listen, there's a lot of people in this room that are like, yeah, I would. Okay, and then you keep going. Would you have sex with someone you still weren't sure about dating? Okay, but now the numbers have gone down. Okay, would you have sex with someone you still weren't sure about sharing a meal with? Okay, different for everybody. The numbers change, right? Okay, would you have sex with someone after a few drinks and they touched your leg in a safe yet dominating way? See, okay, a few of you are back now.
Yes.
See, it's like a graph, I got more. Would you have sex with someone who you would never introduce to your friends, family, coworkers, pets, and the person who gets you coffee on Wednesdays? Okay.
Yes. There you go.
Right? Would you allow someone to stick a finger in your butt without being totally sure of their willingness to wash their hands after they use the bathroom?
No.
Okay, some in,
right.
some out. I like a little danger. Would you have sex with someone you don't like as a person, but that kind of turns you on in a way that makes you realize that you need to stop trying to please your parents? Right? Would you touch someone's testicles with your tongue and consider that pretty casual and no need for a breakup? Like, these are all.
Yeah, I don't know if that goes with Bumble's central theme of women's empowerment, but.
To me, that empowers the women more because at least you have all the info. It's nuanced. It's context.
No, I agree.
It's not, are you looking for a relationship? Because are you looking for a relationship? I would answer it the same way every time. Of course I am. With the right person. Wow me. You guys ready to do some dating makeover? Let's hit it. We got a very special guest. Our friend is in the crowd tonight. Come up on stage.
Alessandra.
Alessandra, you here? Here she is.
Don't care what my teachers say. I'm gonna be a superhero.
Clear out some room for you. There you go. Take a seat in our office. Alessandra, how are you? Give it up for her one more time. Woo! Okay. Look, you got a whole crew here. Who's cheering for you right now?
They're ready for you.
Who'd you come with tonight, Alessandra?
Oh God, all my friends who submitted me for this. Marguerite and Brandon and Esther and Megan, everyone.
Okay, Megan got a shout out. Okay. Someone
And
was
everyone
like,
else.
Yeah. Yeah, those people who came with me and I don't remember half of them. Okay.
We had some drinks.
You had some drinks. Okay, now why would your friends... We have an email. Is it from you or your friend?
Is it
My friend, yeah.
Is it from
Okay.
your friends? It looks like it's in the first person.
So which friend nominated you?
My friend Marguerite.
Marguerite, what up? Okay, look at Marguerite's the stage mom with the camera.
She does have Amy Poehler vibes there.
Right. Marguerite, can you give us in your own words why you submitted Alessandra? Had you seen her profile before and you were like,
Okay, we'll get there. It's at the end.
It's at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, what about her dating life is why you submitted it?
Marguerite is like, I like Marguerite's style. She's like, hold this, bitch. Hold on, turn on the sad music. Okay,
Right.
explain who the loser she's talking about. Tinder swindler.
Wow.
Can you explain that to us, Alessandra?
So I met a guy on Hinge 2 years ago. We dated, and we just broke up, and the next week he's living with someone else.
The next week.
Oh wow.
After we break up, yeah.
Well, we have a surprise for you. He's here right now. No.
He's not. She got scared there for a second. You almost did.
Marguerite started fisting up. She's
Yeah.
Okay, so did you confront him on it?
No, but she's not cute, so I don't feel that.
Okay, well. Well, there goes the women's movement. Starting to understand the abortion issues we're having in this country. Can't agree on anything. Tax the woman. It's him. He's the dick.
No, I mean, he is the dick, but...
You're saying he traded down, so you don't feel as bad,
like,
in your opinion.
I don't feel as upset because, like, I know I'm cuter.
Okay.
Well, we have a surprise for you. She is here tonight. No. Okay, I'll read the email from Marguerite that we received. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Alessandra, the apps have been pretty underwhelming. Marguerite, are you in a relationship?
Oh, wait, no, this is me. I wrote this.
Oh, you wrote this?
This is what I wrote to whoever messaged me on Instagram.
Okay, so you wrote this.
This is what I wrote.
Okay.
You did write that.
I was okay. With this.
Okay. So we checked it out to make sure you were okay with Marguerite. I wish I could read Marguerite's email being like, this fucking bitch needs a dude. Okay, so this is from you. The apps have been pretty underwhelming. I almost never get a response on Bumble. Alessandra, this is supposed to be a fun show. Lighten up a little bit. Okay. And Hinge, no one knows how to have a conversation. If I see one more profile of guys who love hiking, someone tell me where in Illinois.
That's pretty funny.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. I like it.
Okay. Do we have any geographers? Or?
But you can tell she's got a good attitude about dating because he's like, I love hiking. She's like, where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
It's when you know you need a little break.
Well, I have a hill in my backyard and want a girl who doesn't take life too seriously. Jordana, what do you think of that line?
I actually had that circled in the email because I think that is the exact code for that's a euphemism for down to fuck with nothing, no strings attached.
Yeah, I guess if you say it in the right tone, it sounds very sexual. I'm looking for someone who doesn't take life too seriously.
We're just having fun.
Yeah, aren't we having fun? Aren't we chilling?
Yeah.
Okay, and are secretly afraid of sharks being in a pool. Is that a thing you see a lot?
I've never seen
It's like a prompt. It's like, what's your secret random fear that's not true? And I've seen this so many times.
That people are afraid of a shark in a pool in the
you guys
center
seen
of the
this?
country. Okay.
It's the Lake Michigan shark scene.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I've usually had luck in the past on dating apps, but haven't really met anyone recently, and we have the screenshots to take a look at. Okay. Well, Alessandra, I think we are all a fan of yours, right? You got your friend Marguerite, who's taping the whole experience right now.
Just dancing in the aisles.
You're right. Okay, so let's get to the profile. You ready, Jordana?
I'm ready.
Let's
do
help
it.
out Alessandra.
Okay.
Here's the opening picture.
This would be great if you were Harry Potter and didn't want anyone to know it. Did a real forehead crop.
Right. That is true. See, I like it because you're getting Alessandro right away, but you're not. You know what I mean?
Yes. What does the top say? I'm gonna.
My best blue steel.
Okay.
So I guess it's I guess now I feel old officially. That's from Zoolander, a movie from the early aughts. What does that mean? I only know Zendaya quotes. So your best blue steel, this is you giving a model face, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree. She looks pretty. It's a very up close, but you know.
Yeah, this feels like I'm looking at her through the keyhole of my door and she's my DoorDash delivery. Do I want to fuck the delivery person? I don't know. You know,
It does look zoomed in.
right? It's very
agree,
zoomed.
Yeah.
To me, you're hiding a little bit, even though this is like faux not hiding. This is a faux pas picture.
At least get like, I don't think you need like full body shot to be the first one, but I think at least forehead, hair, like.
Yeah,
you know.
for all we know, she has the George Costanza hair.
You never know, yeah.
Which would be fine. But we want to know. I mean, there's a butt for every seat. Okay, the key to my heart. So we're getting rid of this first one, Jordana, right?
We're going to get rid of that.
Okay. We say that with love, Alessandra. Okay, we're here to help. The key to my heart is iced coffee and old fashions. What do you think, Jordana?
I don't know
Okay,
if
we have
there's-
some people who like shitting their pants here.
I don't know if there's that much to work with here. I'm not offended by it, but I don't love it. You know, not much to go off of here.
Love what you said, not offended by it. You want to offend.
Right.
And I don't mean that in the I'm a fucking asshole on the internet. I mean that in the
Where are you going hiking in Michigan? In what state are we in? Illinois.
Yes, we're in Illinois all day. No, but you don't want you want something that drives an opinion. I mean the key to my heart is I know, going to specific place to get an old fashioned.
Yes.
So at least if you're specific about the place you like getting one, the key to my heart is an iced coffee with 2 sugars, 1 cream. Like if you even gave your coffee order more specifically, it would help.
Yeah, something a little more memorable.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Okay. So we are a beverage. What is a beverage director?
So I manage a bar and I write the cocktail menu and the wine program and yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is great. Okay, you're the person that
Yeah.
writes on the chalkboard. Drinks on a
The
Monday.
drink specials.
Right.
Happy hour somewhere.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and you're all the info, and then get someone who looks at you like. And what do you think of this picture, Jordana?
I don't really understand how it goes with the prompt, but I think it's cute. It doesn't. I'm assuming this isn't actually your bike. You just found it on. Is this your? This is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. You're kind of riding. You're on it like you kind of are just using it as a prop. Is it actually yours?
Marguerite took a photo shoot of this.
Wow. I get the feeling Marguerite really loves to live in the moment.
Jordana, I agree with you. This looks like you were drunk in New Orleans, and you're like, get on the bike! Get on it! And I would want to know that's your
I think your opener for this picture should be something that states that it's yours, because that's interesting.
Yeah, I think this would be. I think somewhere in the profile also, in the prompt, the key to my heart is wrapping your hands around my waist while riding my Vespa. A little. And then there's the Vespa. Now you've given people things to talk about. But I agree, Jordana. It doesn't look like it's hers. It looks, like this was brunch, and then get on the
Yeah, I have a few of those.
Yeah, we all, you have the police officer's hat on.
It's a prop.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, again, now you and your friend are both DoorDash delivery people.
It's a ride along.
Yeah.
I agree. This one doesn't do much for me.
It's also a repeat of the first one.
Yeah.
We don't get more
With an
from
extra,
it.
it's a worse version of the first one.
That's right. Look at Martine.
Okay.
She's not running the Chicago Marathon, Marguerite. She's bringing you drinks. Don't drink what Marguerite's drinking. I think it's gasoline. Okay, what? Is it faux pas? Okay, good. Okay, we stayed brand
Thank
alignment.
God. Yes.
Okay, now you should. So the picture we're out on this it's a repeat of the first one, and the first one is probably a better one because it's just you alone. At least we know who it is. So maybe we're gonna get rid of this one too.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to you should leave a comment if you're not afraid of sharks in a pool like everyone else on this app. Can anyone explain this trend to me?
Okay.
That is exactly how I would read it if I saw
Yeah.
your profile.
It's a very angry prompt. I agree. I don't like it. It gives me negative vibes. And, we're supposed to be having fun, right? Dating is fun, right?
Any commentary on dating culture in your profile is a miss for me. If I read this, I'd be like, oh, this chick has had it.
Right. Exactly. There's going to be a blog post if this doesn't work out.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
She's gonna be on TikTok. Story time. So he says he's afraid of sharks. So then we went to the aquarium, and wouldn't you believe it? He wasn't that afraid of sharks.
Yeah, we need a new one here.
All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, we don't know who the fuck you are.
Right.
You literally, are you guys
Yeah,
dressed for
I'm not
Halloween as the
sure.
Olsen twins? What's going on?
Yeah, you guys look very similar here. The sunglasses, I think, unless the picture is really, really cool,
Yeah.
or you have a million other pictures where like there's so much clarity, I would get rid of any picture where you're wearing sunglasses.
Right. Gonna get rid of this one. Okay. I'll fall for you if you can help me build all the stupid IKEA furniture I order. Jordana, what do you think of this?
Another positive, exciting post. I think there's a way to use the information in here, but turn it around to be something more fun and positive.
Yeah, at this point, I'm looking at a profile of an angry woman
A woman scorned.
who's surrounded by unmade furniture. You've painted a picture of someone on the ground with a glass of wine like, I don't think there's any hills in Illinois. So I know what you're saying, and have you just recently moved?
I did, yeah, I just moved.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a lot of furniture, and my dad is a contractor, so I should be better at this stuff. But here's me trying to put it together, and I'm like, why is A and B and X and C? I don't understand this.
So now, I mean, you've made the job even harder. You're trying to find a boyfriend and
Yeah.
a guy who can fix your furniture.
I mean, if I were you, I don't think there's anything in your prompts or even, I mean, I guess there's that one picture, but there's nothing that really speaks to like your personality, what you have going on. So if it's like, I'll fall for you, you're a beverage director, that's a cool job. Like something about, if you know how to assemble drinks in a correct order, I don't know, something.
That's
You know what I mean? Something that, or ride a bike, if you know how to, you know, if you're not afraid of getting on a Vespa.
There's more personal things to be said.
Yeah.
Do we have another one? Okay, so now here's the final.
This is,
So this is the video that broke Marguerite.
this is the reason she submitted her, she said.
I have to say,
She saw this, she's like, she's gonna need some professional help.
I have to say, this is the best part of the profile to me. It's got personality. She's bowling. I mean, we could have lit this a little bit better. I don't know. Right? I don't know. Like,
fun.
Jordana, I know this isn't, you know, this, I mean, it looks like, I don't know what this is,
It's
but.
a little wacky, but I like it. You know,
Right. A little wacky's better than no wacky at all.
that's true. Or negative. This is fun. You look like you're having a good time.
And it looks like it's a dance move that I could do, like. Right.
Yeah, you send a video back of yourself doing the same thing. and then,
Right.
you know,
And so the internet dance begins. But I don't know if this is your problem as much as it's just what, you know, we wouldn't have gotten here because the first pictures don't really set up a personality that the
Yeah.
showing here.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I mean, I love bowling. I've been on bowling like leagues forever. And
How
Been
about-
bowling leagues?
how about some prompts about bowling? You should message me if you love bowling.
The key to my heart is hitting a strike in a bowling match where you're on my team. I've been in bowling matches for years. Like there's like a more personal thing. So
I
we
agree.
went through your Instagram to find some pictures to add to the profile.
Yes.
We're gonna do your pick
Yeah,
first.
we're gonna do
okay.
mine first.
So
All right.
Jordana's pick is right here.
Okay. She looks like I want to take her home to meet
That's
my
right.
parents.
I mean, this you can see. You can see you, beautiful, bright.
Yes.
I mean, the lighting,
Full body.
full body.
Yeah.
The lighting, the difference in lighting from the bowling alley to this is like.
You're coming out. You're
Right.
ready to go. Yeah.
This is a full picture.
I cropped
of you.
whoever you were next to because I don't give a
It's also the
Okay.
person I'm looking at right now. That's a big part of this too. Like I'm looking
Looks
at.
like you, yes.
Okay, and here's my pick. There we go.
This is also very fun.
Right?
Has
She's a little thoughtful.
bordering on seductive.
Right.
I like it.
But these are,
Yeah, it's more
do-
personality. I like it.
Alessandra, do you feel helped?
I do. I feel helped. Yeah.
Give it up for Alessandra, everybody.
Woo!
And Marguerite, special guest star.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't care.
Keep it going for Alessandra, everybody. Are we having a good time so far or what? See, we're here to help. We're learning, people. Jordana, what do you think?
I think this crowd's amazing.
Great crowd. Ready? Really getting
Obsessed
into it.
with them.
Okay, good. Except for this judgy front row. They're like, okay, it's called laughing. That's fun. Are we ready to do a deal reveal?
I'm ready.
Why men great till they gotta be great?
So we do a deal reveal
I just took a
on our
DNA
Sunday
test,
episodes,
turns out I'm 100%
and we
that
got the
bitch.
screenshots.
We've got the screenshots. Basically, we're gonna read the email, we're gonna read the screenshots, we're gonna let you know what's actually going on.
We'll give you the deal.
Okay.
And I think this will be helpful for a lot of people. I really do have that feeling. This is a very relatable deal reveal.
I agree. There's a lot to unpack.
Okay, go for the email.
All right. Hey, J&J, love the pod.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm writing it. Okay.
Cheers, everybody. We drinking a faux pas.
I'm writing in about a fresh text I just got this morning. Screenshots attached. Here's the background. Summer 2021, I was working as a hostess at a restaurant that turns into a fun bar at night. A really cute guy came in with a friend, and we've interacted a little bit at the host stand. He proceeded to come back 2 or 3 more times to ask about a reservation that his sister had the next day. I remember thinking how nice he was. We were used to dealing with drunk assholes, LOL. Okay.
Alessandra's like, I get it.
Bar's low. As the night went on, I decided to shoot my shot, literally. I had the bartender send him a shot from the hostess. He reciprocated by sending me one, and before the night was over, we exchanged numbers. After a day or 2 of texting, I asked him to go for a drink, see the first screenshot for how that played out.
Okay, so let's go to the first screenshot. We have the screenshots. I'll be him, you be her. You ready?
Yeah. Have you guys ever sent, make some noise if you ever sent someone a shot that you were into? I like that move.
I love the move. Send a shot. Let them know. Yoo-hoo! There you are.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna go through the first text.
Okay, I'll be him. You ready?
Okay.
Do you send shots to people at the bar often?
Honestly, no. I got a good vibe that night. Would love to grab a drink before I leave for Cali.
Ha ha. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm down. I know I have a work event one night. I just forget which. Ha ha.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We already hate him.
Yeah, the villagers are out
I think
on Johnny Ha ha.
you guys are gonna see this is the first of the most vague I've ever seen anyone manage to get away with being consistently. Okay, Wednesday would work well for me, but I could also do tomorrow after 8.
I mean, she's basically like Wednesday and then all 24 hours of the day I am. And then he writes, let me check in the morning. I don't like to / wouldn't want to lead anyone on, let alone someone as thoughtful as you with that shot, ha ha. But I do just want to give the heads up that I'm not necessarily looking for anything too serious these days. But if you still just want to get drinks, that'd be fun.
Jared, do you
Man, dudes rule.
want to give a shorter interpretation, translation of that text?
I can give you a short
Let's hear it.
translation. Want to come over and suck my dick? If not, totally cool. I can masturbate.
Appreciate the heads up. Also not looking for anything.
Appreciate the heads up on the masturbating and the blowjob thing. I'm going to opt out, but okay.
Also not looking for anything serious right now. Lies. So I'm still down for drinks. But if timing doesn't work out this week, we can touch base when I'm back, or I'm sure I'll see you at blank at some point. Haha.
Okay, so I like that she laughs at the end, like, ha ha. Let's do it when you're back. I'm all over the place with work and stressed, so I wouldn't want to commit, then flake. I don't like that. What a good guy.
You're a gentleman. Okay, that works.
Right on. If we don't chat, enjoy the vacation sounds much needed.
He's like, I'm about to make it much more needed.
Right. He just gave her the "you look tired" of goodbyes.
I love that.
Looks like a much needed vacation, Miss Shoddy Senzi. Okay, let's keep going with the email.
Okay, so.
Oh.
Okay, so after a day or two of texting him, I asked him to go for a drink. We saw the first screenshot. After I got back from the trip, we texted a bit, switching off who initiated the texting. It was mostly seeing what the other was up to that night. We never actually ended up seeing each other again, and the text fizzled out.
Okay, the classic fizzle.
Yes. Fast forward to last weekend, June 2022. I'm back at the same bar we initially met, and he's there. Isn't she back because she works there?
Right. I just happened to be back at the place I'm at every night of the week looking for him, hoping he would walk in so I could maybe blow him in between his trips.
This was my first time running into him since that first night. I was sitting down eating dinner with a friend, and he was at a bar with a few friends. Eventually, my friend and I moved to the bar, and I made eye contact with him from across the bar, and we waved/smiled at each other.
Ooh.
I decided, why not shoot my shot again, LOL.
How great would it be if she just heard 1,000 people go, "No!"
Well, we're recording this, so she might.
Right? Everyone, when they're about to do something, just imagine a crowd of you up listeners.
How they would react. Yes.
Yeah.
Would you
just
get booed?
I think I'm going to shoot my shot. No!
So she thought, why not shoot my shot again, LOL. This is like a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on
But
me.
it is a year later. She is seeing him in a bar
All right,
randomly. I am all for trying. So I understand
Fine.
why people are booing. We're here on a deal reveal. We're trying to figure this out. We know the ending probably isn't great. But this shouldn't encourage someone to not try. You can be
How many
aware.
times can you try?
A year later, you can be romantically
Every
cynical.
year?
Every year.
Okay, every year.
You get one shot sent a year, and that's it.
Well, this time she ups her game. She says, this time I brought him over a shot. He laughed, and we took a shot together. There's a lot of drinking.
Oh, hello, boys. He looks up. Oh, who the fuck are you?
He talked with me and my friend the whole rest of the night, even after the friends he was with left. When I got home that night, I texted him that I was glad I ran into him, and he said, me too, and that it had been too long. See? He said, it's been too long.
Too long.
Later that
Just
week,
like my cock. I'm ready.
Later that week, I texted him again to see if he'd be around for this weekend. See the second screenshot.
Okay, so let's go to the second screen. Nah!
We hate him.
Okay.
Okay.
You be her. Ready?
Hey, hope your week has been good. Are you around this weekend or traveling for the 4th?
Hey, pretty solid. I'm kind of bopping around. How about you?
Again, the most vague. This guy is actually impressive with the amount of terminology he can use surrounding vagueness.
This guy is a pro at being casual.
Bopping around.
Bopping around. If you see the word bopping,
Run.
that guy, he is bopping.
He's bopping away. Okay. I'll be here in the city.
Love it. He is doing, like if I taught a class in casual fucking, this is what I would teach people. Be positive. Love the worst, I'm telling you, the people you don't want to date are the ones like, awesome.
Yes.
Love it. Whoa, what a weekend. Guys who want to be casual treat you like a toddler who did nothing, but we have to make a big deal out of it. I went away for the 4th. Whoa, look at you doing stuff.
That's adorable. Yeah, there should be like a guys who want to fuck around dictionary.
Right.
This would be a phrase in it.
Okay, that's a good idea. Brought to you by Faux Pas.
There you go.
Okay.
So she says, I'll be here in the city, and then he says,
Love it. I'm still trying to figure it out. Ha ha.
not a problem with that. What's on the agenda so far? She's really trying to nail down something specific and not vague.
No, this guy, he's too good at what he
He's
does.
a pro.
He writes, and he is good. He gives specific, then backs away. He goes, pool party Sunday. That's it. How about you?
He doesn't even say how about. He does the HBU, which is
HBU.
another run for the hills.
Right.
HBU.
Historically black universities.
That's fun. I don't have much planned, which I'm okay with. Have a few busy weekends.
I hear that. IHT.
Okay.
That's it. He's being I hear that.
And she does one more attempt. Maybe we should grab a drink at some point.
And finally, he breaks. So I'll be perfectly honest. Ha ha. I kind of am seeing someone, but it's in the very early stages. So I'll put this in as a placeholder.
Oh, wow.
Is that fair? Oh, this guy. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Put him in. I don't want the 5-year wait. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Put his bust right next to some guy from Old Town who's still fucking out there.
He's like, listen, I've got an opening for number 6 on my list of you up texts.
Right.
I could put you there.
He literally called her a placeholder.
Yes. It's fucked up. And then she's still writing in, though. She's wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she writes.
Okay. Curious to hear your thoughts on his last text to me. Personally, I would not want to be put as a placeholder. Would anyone? No. I respect that he clearly just wants to date one girl at a time. That's not what he said. But he could have just said he's seeing someone. Like, imagine getting a text in 2 to 3 months saying, hey, I'm available now. Want to get a drink? I have yet to answer the text, and I don't think I'm going to, but would love your input on the situation. Sincerely, nobody puts baby on the back burner.
She should, signing it, nobody puts baby on a back burner. Like, she can't be that unaware.
She must have some idea. But she's writing in, so she's not.
So she's trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that she's casually forgetting, is we all start the story from the retext and not from the initial meeting. And
Right.
that's what she's doing. She has to she starts the story from 2 years ago, but then casually forgets a year where he had her number and the opportunity to text her for a whole year and doesn't do it. And then the minute he shows up in front of his face, he's like, oh, look at a bookmarker.
Well, here's the thing. You can take any set of facts and tell the story that you want to tell with it. So the story she's telling herself here is, it was a year later, I sent him the shots. He stayed after his friends left. He was talking to me the whole night, and he keeps answering me.
And
so that's the story that she's telling. She's picking the facts that tell the side of the story that's hopeful.
yeah, but he's still texting her and the other person and the other person
Yes.
and the other person. And we know the answer, but the thing about it is I get her optimism. I don't think her optimism is wrong. You see the guy in the bar you had a good connection with a year ago. Hey, let's see if things have changed. And then you have to listen to him in these texts. Things have not changed.
Yes, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the thing, I think. I'm totally for sending someone a shot or making the first move. I think that's totally fine. But I think you have to think of it. He's almost doing like the Bumble of like dating in real life.
Yes.
Where she's made the first move. He now knows she's down. And then, he might swipe right or he might say something. But it's harder to know if he's not aggressively pursuing her. And that's
No.
what she has to realize. You can still want someone to pursue you after you've made the first move, or be enthusiastically trying to see you after you've made the first move.
Totally agree, and I think she's putting this on a pedestal because she's like, we met in real life. We had a moment. He looked me in the eye. I heard his voice. I know what he sounds like. I'm not turned off by him. He didn't wear open-toed shoes. Like, all these things.
Yes. He answered.
He answered. And I guess the lesson here too is when you say to someone, what's up for this weekend, the clock is ticking on a plan. Tick, 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 tick. He knew it, and he just wrote, gotta figure it out. That's him buying time.
Right. It wasn't got to figure it out. I want to make it happen. I'm free this day, that day.
He
blah,
wasn't
blah,
afraid of
blah.
losing her at any point.
Well,
The placeholder will stay.
Exactly.
You guys ready for some red flag deal breaker?
let's do it.
I've been
Let's do.
sex in
Oh, we are. Red flag deal breaker brought to you by Faux Pas. We drinking on Faux Pas.
and I can put you in.
Ready for IRL summer.
I can put you in.
Are you ready? Crowd, you got your paddles? Okay, some of you sound like you've had a couple faux pas. The woos are coming out of sync. Okay, we ready?
I'm ready to go.
Now, red flag deal breaker, if you've never played, you're dating someone, everything's going great. All of a sudden, one thing happens. Is it a red flag? You still go, you notice it but still stay in, or it's a deal breaker, you're fucking out. You guys ready? Okay, refers to themselves as a dog, mom, or dad.
I think a lot of people in this crowd do that.
Wow. A lot of naive idiots in this crowd. A lot of red flags. Not one deal. I can count the deal breakers.
Yeah, no one. How many people do this? They refer to themselves as that.
Yeah, raise your paddle if you are, in fact, a dog, mom, or dad. Yeah.
There we go. Now the answer's clear.
Yeah. Okay, keep those hands raised. Let me see who I don't want to date. No,
Oh, they just quickly brought him down. I love that.
I am not. Jordana, if they.
A dog dad to me is like it's a little cheesy. I'm using the dog to
fuck, yeah.
There you go. Exactly. I wouldn't be into it.
Hey, here's little Rufus. It's my son Rufus.
I'm a father. I get it.
Yeah. Dog dad also, like, if you're a guy calling yourself a dog dad, it's like, that's more you know, like.
I'd be like, do you want to be a real dad?
Yeah. Depends
right.
what state you're in.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Deal breaker. I
Oh.
can't. I'm out. What am I gonna buy them a card on Mother's Day like a fucking idiot? I'm at CVS. Oh, you married with a kid? No, we have a Shih Tzu.
To be clear, you're okay with them owning a dog.
You can own a dog. I'm gonna pet it without bending my knees. Just. What's up, buddy? I'll
Yes.
talk to it like a human.
That's what I do too. I talk to it like a friend that I just met of theirs. Like,
Yeah.
how's it going? How are you?
Where do you work? Yeah, I just I don't know, the dog mom thing, like, I just don't know where it ends. I know where it begins, but for everyone, like, dog mom then becomes, okay, we're celebrating Mother's Day.
Right.
You
A
know?
good test for a guy you're seeing who calls himself a dog dad, if you feel like they're interested, is to be like, I actually hate dogs, and then see if they just backtrack out of it.
Are you a dog dad? I don't blow dog dads. How do you feel about that?
No longer a dog dad. There you go.
Dogs with my parents now. Okay, let's go to the next one.
They have an inflatable couch in their living room.
Inflatable couch in the living room. Surprising deal breaker for the cheap seats. Didn't expect that. They're like, well, if it's from Costco, I don't mind. Okay. Deal breaker down here. A lot of deal breakers.
Yeah.
Red flag, a brave woman who doesn't need a headboard. Okay. Now, I will say this. I'm looking for, I don't know if we have a Gen Z faction of the crowd. This is like back in vogue now.
Oh, it's back. It's like
All
a
the
waterbed?
90s shit is back. This was a thing.
Okay. Well then, if he's got an inflatable couch, he's too young for you, bro.
Okay. Fair.
I feel like you would see that at the frat house.
Yeah. Like if I walked into a woman, like a 30-year-old woman with an inflatable couch and she's like wearing the butterfly clips.
Well, what if she said it was temporary?
Temporary?
She immediately explains it. I have this inflatable couch, furniture,
Supply chain.
chain issue. I only have this inflatable couch.
I would be like, okay, but we can't fuck on this.
Would you rather no couch or an inflatable couch?
I'd rather an inflatable couch, but here's my problem. There is a chance I sit on it a little too aggressively, it pops. And now, if we break up, that is the nickname I become.
Yes.
Because women are notorious for breaking up with a guy and then they'll remember the most embarrassing thing about them and then being like, yeah, he was too fat for the couch. Oh my God. And then that would be what lived on about me. I'd be fucking.
You'd be an inflatable Freid in their phone.
Right. Also, you can't fart on an inflatable couch.
It would make a noise. Yeah.
Absolutely. You're watching a movie, all of a sudden you're like,
But you can be disgusting because it just wipes right off.
well, that's the thing. The smell doesn't seep in. It goes everywhere.
We've thought this through. Okay.
I put like a good half hour of thought into this. Okay, let's go to the next one. They have a tattoo of their ex's name. They just haven't gotten removed yet. Wow.
This whole fourth row is fine with it.
They're into it. They're okay. That must be Italian women. Okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of deal breakers. Jordana, what do you think? They have an ex's name tattoo, but they.
I'm not really a tattoo person in the first place, and I think the name of their ex, I'd be like, it'd be helpful because when I was stalking them, because I stalk everyone's exes,
sure.
I could be like, could you lift your shirt? I forgot how do you spell the last name?
Right. Be easier to find.
Yeah, I think I'd be out, unless they lied to me.
I would love it.
You'd be into it.
I'd be into it. I'd be like, every time we'd have sex, I'd be like, so how did Frank do this? Is this what Frank would do?
You're into it.
You know, I don't know. If they're getting rid of it, everyone has a past. I can't really hold this against them.
It's hard to get it removed.
It hurts to get removed, too. All right, let's go to another one. They lied about graduating from college to get their job. But they didn't lie to you. Okay, a lot of red flag.
Okay.
This is a mixed poll. This is 50-50. They lied about graduating college to get their job.
Here's the thing.
Okay, hold on. Jordana?
It depends how good the job is.
Right. The job matters.
Yes. What are the stakes here? If the job is interesting enough, I'm gonna
Right.
let it go.
If they were like, yeah, I work as a janitor at the middle school, and I had to say I was a graduate of Notre Dame.
Yeah, not. That's the theme. That's the movie, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Then, not great.
Yeah.
But if it's like Bill Gates and he's like, I never actually graduated Harvard. But I
Right.
said
That's
I
one
did.
of those facts that you have to hear how it worked out.
Exactly. I need to know how it worked out. If he's doing well, I could get over it.
You know, this Lamborghini was all paid for in not college education money. Yeah, I don't think you'd have a
I'm
problem.
okay with it morally.
How about we do one more? Okay, you ready?
Yes. Okay.
They wear a Cubs jersey to a date at a nice restaurant. A lot of red flags. People, look at
Okay.
a lot of disgustings in this room.
People are fine with it. It's weird. Okay. Let's do a bunch of. Okay. It's the first date.
First date, they wear the Cubs jersey. Stayed pretty much the same.
Okay. You've been dating 6 months. You've already been.
Okay, here, I'm changing it to this.
Okay.
You tell them, hey, you're gonna meet my parents. And they wear a Cubs jersey.
Okay. Then now it's I
Okay.
feel like a little more deal breaker.
They keep the Cubs jersey on while having sex with you. Okay. And they also keep their underwear on and they fuck through the hole in the underwear. Okay, I don't know. And the underwear is Cubs underwear.
I'm okay with this because I
Yeah.
can change that.
That you can change.
I look at someone, I'm like, what can be changed? How difficult will it be? If you yell at someone enough, you can change that. It's an easy one. you know?
See, that is something that men can't do. I can't look at my girlfriend and go, gotta change that fucking shirt.
Would you ever look at a girl and be like, wear a little less eye makeup?
I would
you
never
ever say that? Would you ever say that?
A woman could show up to a date with fucking "go fuck yourself" drawn on her forehead, and I'd be like, "Whoa!"
You look so.
So
pretty.
we're doing the new thing now. Is that? Do you see that on TikTok?
You would not say anything. That's so
No.
funny.
So listen, that is Red Flag or Deal Breaker, brought to you by Faux Pas. Are we having a good time tonight or what? We have a jam-packed show. Let's do some awkward sex. You guys ready? Okay. I'll do the honor of reading the awkward
You got
sexual encounter. Okay, do we got another slide here? Okay.
The crowd already hates him.
That was a tease, as they say in the biz. Let's get some porno music going for this.
Gary's ready with the porn.
This is creeping around music, I think, but... Hi, J&J. So I was going out with this guy for a couple weeks, and the sexual tension had been building. We were taking it slow, and I was super into him. When we finally hooked up, he asked if he could go down on me. May I? Madame? May I lick thy cooch? And I said, sure. Proceed. Okay, so consent was given.
Okay.
He did, and it was great. Until afterwards, he looked me dead in the eye and rated my vagina a C+ for flavor.
Wow. That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I mean, that's how people drink faux pas.
A+.
A+, that's right.
Yes.
But I mean, how do you even
That's
do
fucked
that?
up.
It's fucked up.
I could never. I might think that. It's okay to think it. To
You
say
can,
it.
yeah, no. It's okay to think it. It's even not that okay to even say it to your friends. Like one close friend, you have the right, I guess, to be like, yo, that was a C+ taste in vagina. But
Right?
yeah, I mean, even if he was less, even if he didn't rate it, it would be better. If he was like, if he just came up, he was like, nickels.
not bad.
You know?
A passing grade.
Yeah.
Put it in a positive light.
Right. C+. No one's happy being a C+.
Exactly.
Except
Rude.
if you got into Notre Dame. You know, they get so offended. She writes, what the fuck do you say to that? I've got great hygiene. That line makes it sound like maybe...
I mean, that's an extremely offensive line. Also because it would instill a lot of insecurity because you're not,
Yeah.
as a woman, you're not going around smelling other people's vaginas.
No.
Most of the time.
But us men do. We go around to all the cocks.
I would have no basis of comparison. I'd be like, maybe it is. I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't either.
Right?
You'd have to go to like your bi friends
Yeah. And ask them to smell you.
or your gay or lesbian friends. You know, what does it taste like?
Exactly.
She writes, I've got great hygiene, and I thought he was being funny. I mean, this guy's got to go to fucking Second City classes or some shit. So I tried to crack a joke about him being a pussy professor or something. I love the idea of her keeping it light. He's like, that's a C+ Veg. And she's like, oh, thank you.
Well, she's like, well, he's already down there. I should probably, I don't want to be a bad host.
Right. He is at my restaurant. He then reached into his bag and he pulled out a legitimate camping flashlight that he had on hand.
That's the deal breaker.
That's fucked up. No, I mean, I would be like, what the fuck is happening right now? She writes in parentheses, for this purpose, because he's sure as hell not outdoorsy. And he shined it on my vagina. What is he, an explorer? Just taking a look in there. That's crazy.
It's like Stranger Things. I don't know what's going on.
She wrote, "What the fuck are you doing?" I asked, and threw the flashlight off the bed. He then pulled away, scratched his chin as if he was truly considering something, and rated it an A- for looks.
I'd be like, get the hell out of here. He had to say minus?
Right. This is like the weirdest, like, pickup artist bullshittery.
Right. Is this like a negging thing where
It
he's
seems like
like
it. Would you be okay with red flag or deal breaker? He goes
Right.
to...
Every part of this is a
No.
deal breaker.
Let me change this. He comes up and he goes, A+ pussy.
Okay, that I would be fine with.
That's okay. But
Is that just like another way of complimenting someone? To give it a grade that's not like...
anything below 100%, you're an
it's not
asshole.
just like, you know what I mean? If someone made you dinner, you'd be like, this is amazing, A+.
The word gaslighting gets thrown around a lot, but this is like a version of like fucking with your head to be like, well,
I hate this
okay,
guy.
now you're an A-, you know.
Right.
Yeah. He then pulled away. I literally could not speak. I was so stunned. Hope you enjoyed that because I did not. Sincerely, B student.
On average, I like it because she gave herself an average.
Right.
What do you
What
think?
do I rate my
Yeah.
my penis?
What if a woman was going down on you and she's like,
What did his dick taste like? We didn't get into further questions.
yeah, we didn't do a follow up.
I mean, I hope she didn't suck him off after that.
Right. Well, I'm saying, what if someone did that to you?
If someone
C+.
did, guys do get a lot of or me. I mean, no, you hear there's like a meme out there where it's like if they say it's a perfectly sized dick, that means it's a small dick.
It's a euphemism.
And yeah, they'll be like, if a woman's ever said
It
to you,
fits
"Oh,
you well."
yours is perfect,"
Yeah.
that means it's not really great. And I've gotten perfect where I'm like,
It
"Oh,
fits
damn
your-
it!
It fits your body.
Put that meme away."
It's exactly what I imagined it would be.
Right. No surprises here. Like that's the compliment your mom would give to your penis. Like, no, it's good on you.
Yes.
But women do that a lot. Well, they do that kind of compliment where, it's good. This is good for you.
Totally. It fits your face well.
Right.
Your nose. Your nose fits your face well.
And you don't want it too big. Too big. Ew. Ooh. And you're like, okay, this is a performance I didn't need.
Agreed. So you'd be out, or might be fine.
If I was getting blown and they were like, your penis is a C+, I'd be like, finish up, and then
and then leave.
on your way.
What would you get? What do you call this one?
I had a few names. You had some names too.
Let's hear it.
I'll read some names. After school special. Teacher's pet.
Okay.
State school snatch. Because it was a C student.
I like that. State school snatch for the win.
Yeah, what do you got?
We have, this is Maddie's, Inspector Badget. You guys see Maddie in the audience? Give her a shout out.
Okay, if they didn't know the Zoolander, they're not going to know Inspector Cat.
Nutty Professor, probably also before their time. Taste Testicle.
Taste testicle, I like that.
And then, in honor of you, I would call it the Vagina Lord.
The V-Lord.
Yes.
That's right.
As you rate all the...
A real lord.
Instead of charcuterie.
He's rating it.
Get bored.
Are you guys ready for our new segment, The Setup?
This is going to be fun.
I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be
Okay.
afraid.
You guys ready?
So we have Matt and Allie, and we want to bring them up on stage, Matt and Allie.
So for context, guys, they have been on a date. We set them up. We're about to find out how it went.
Give it up for Allie and Matt. Let me move some stuff around.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Where should we-
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so give it up for Matt and Allie one more time.
yes.
We're gonna keep-
Should we have them stand separately?
We're going to have them separate now,
Yes.
right? Okay, so we're going to send Matt away.
All
Get
right,
out of
we'll
here.
See you in a little bit.
Okay. Now, we sent, Jordana, explain again what we did
Okay.
for Allie and Matt.
So, we found two people
Please have
in
a seat.
Chicago, set them up on a date, and we're ready to find out how it went. And you guys are going to find out with us exactly how it went. Are you ready?
Okay, and we're going to ask you what you think. Do you think they'll go on the second date as we go on? But we're going to ask some questions
Yes.
for Allie. Where are you from? What do you do? Give us some background.
So I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Okay, Allie has a cheering section.
My friends are here, so.
Okay, we figured those were them. The rest of the crowd wasn't in favor of you. The rest of the crowd went to 0, actually, when you said Dallas, Texas. It was very weird.
That's okay, I get it. I do media sales in Chicago, and I live in Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Okay. And what made you want to get set up?
Is this for me?
Yes. She's like, you're about
I got a lot of things in mind.
So my best friend Emily introduced me to the podcast, and I got really into it. And I just submitted my profile like months ago, and then I got the email like a week ago, and now we're here.
Okay. What's your dating experience like in this city? What's been going on?
I feel like I'm an expert. Like I love to just like date around.
Okay. So you're not looking for, are you looking for something serious? Looking for a boyfriend?
You know, if the right guy comes along.
Okay, that's a very like PC answer. Yeah.
Pretty vague for an expert. Allie, what is your experience with dating? What was your last relationship?
My last relationship was a situationship that I had to end because I knew he didn't care.
Okay.
Okay.
There we
and
go.
you wanted a relationship.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
I
And
wanted more. I wanted more.
Okay.
Okay. So what would you say? You get presented with Matt. How does it start? Does he text you? Does he make a plan? Who made the plan? Where'd we go? What'd we do?
He texts me. He says,
The bar is low.
He texted.
He texted me. Woo! Now we're cooking.
he actually said, Jared Freid told me to text you. I thought that was cute.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Thought that was witty, but sorry, Jordana.
That's-
We talk about where we should go on the date. He suggests Velvet Taco.
Okay, the audience.
Okay. Mixed reactions here. Guys, hold up the red flag if you like it and the deal breaker if you don't. Let's see.
Rated as a first date spot.
Okay, people like it.
It's
I
mixed
think it's
enough
mixed,
to be a solid choice.
That's fair.
You're holding up a deal breaker sign. She's like, you can see me? Why do you consider Velvet Taco a deal breaker for a first date? Too casual.
Too casual.
Good queso. Okay.
Okay. Are you eating or just drinking?
I was assuming we were just drinking, but then he sent that text, and I was like, okay, what does he want to do? Like, does he want to eat too? So then it was kind of like iffy, but.
See, I like Velvet Taco. I like too casual for a first date, not to disagree. I don't like queso on a first date. We're inviting issues. But I do like the idea of a place that could be drinks that opts for more. What do you think, Jordana, about that?
Yeah, I think casual for a first date is what you want. I don't want like a candlelit dinner for a first date. I think that's a little too intense.
Right.
Just let's have a drink. Let's get to know each other.
A little margarita time with
Okay.
Marguerite. Okay.
And would you consider him your type when you saw him?
Yeah,
First
I thought
impressions.
he was really cute.
Okay, thought he was really cute. So first impressions, into it.
Yes.
Into the look. Okay. What is, how did he, so you have the date. How was the conversation on the date?
The date was good conversation. He had come from like a work event on a boat. So I was worried about him being like turnt, but he seemed fine.
So he was appropriate.
He was appropriate.
Okay. And then did we eat?
We did not eat. We went to Corcoran's.
Well, what happened to Velvet Taco?
I shut that down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Why did you shoot down Velvet Taco?
Because it was involving food and it was weirdly too casual. I was kind of like, I just want to go to a dive bar and have a drink.
Okay, so you suggested a different place?
Yes.
What was the place you suggested?
Corcoran's on Wells.
Okay, let's get a red flag deal breaker. Red flag means you like the choice. Deal breaker means you hate the choice. Not very strong opinions, but okay.
Seems like people are into it. Okay. And the conversation was good.
Conversation was good.
Did anything weird happen?
He complimented my veiny hands, which I thought was strange.
He complimented your veiny hands.
He was like, that sounds like the C+ thing. C+ for the
What
your
did you?
hands are
how
a C+.
did- Right? Yeah. Well, how did that come up?
I mean, it was hot. You know, veins come out in the summer. I don't know. I feel like
I don't. How does that come up in conversation?
my hand was on the table.
So he saw your hand on the table and he goes, "Ooh, you got some veiny hands."
He said, I like your veiny hands. Yeah.
I like.
Your veiny hands.
Jordana, what do you think when you hear "I like your veiny hands"? What would your first assumption be?
It would depend on how it was said, and if it was like, I don't think it's the worst insult. If you're gonna go for like an easy, you know.
Is he a nurse?
He is not a nurse.
Good question. Because if they were a nurse, I understand that. Nurses go, "Oh, that'd be easy to,"
Right.
or heroin addict.
We have a lot to work with here.
So we have to make, that's a big range.
Okay.
They either have a great pension or no teeth. And
Did he ask you any interesting questions?
Yeah, he asked about my life, where I've lived, what
Okay.
I've done. It was nice.
okay.
All right.
Some people are bored, but it might be
How
Allie
did-
you're bored by. And
How did the date end?
The date ended. We went to another bar afterwards.
where did
Okay.
traveling? Woo, Jared like. Okay.
How many drinks did you have on the
So
date in total?
listen, he went to this boat work event thing, right?
Right.
So he told them about what was happening, and midway through the date, we get sent these two shots that are very disturbing color, and it was
Like the Lamort, what do they call it? Malort? Yeah.
it was Malort.
Jared sent them.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo!
So we take those, and I mean, I can't speak for him, but I was drunk, like, kind of.
So what bar did you go to next? So who sent you the Malort?
His coworkers.
From afar, or are they in the bar watching you?
I think they like called ahead and was like, "These are from."
Okay, that's less creepy than them following you there.
Right. Yeah. I invited another two men
Right.
to our impromptu blind date.
Two dudes in Patagonia vests just sitting at another table.
Sending you strangely colored liquor.
Right. So where
okay.
did you go after that?
We went to River Shannon.
River Shannon. Okay. How was that?
It was great. We kissed.
You kissed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
How was the kiss?
It was good. He did a little move. I was kind of impressed.
What's the move?
He went to shake my hand and then pulled me in and kissed me, and I enjoyed that.
Okay.
Hold on. That's not a good move.
When he comes out, we'll have him
So he
demonstrate.
goes, "Great, this was a lot of fun," and then, like, I don't understand how that works.
I'm not going to do that with you, Jared.
No, I'm not. That's not my intention. I just don't, I'm trying to figure out how, because at the end of the day, if I went to two bars zone, I would go, "Hey, it was great to meet you." And a hug would be the normal lean-in that could lead to a kiss. This.
No, he was like getting us beers and then like went to shake my hand.
Oh, this wasn't at the end of the night. This was like in the middle of the
It was
date.
still like middle of the date.
Okay. All right. We're gonna find out where he picked that one up.
Well, clap
Yeah.
if this move makes sense to you.
I'm kind of in. It sounds kind of smooth.
I
haven't
have no doubt
seen
it could
it.
be smooth. I
Yeah.
just don't know how a handshake becomes a makeout.
It was just a kiss.
No tongue.
No tongue.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the date ends, you go home, that was
Yeah.
it?
How'd you get home?
He walks me home. Then we make out a little.
Then you made out.
Okay.
Did that start with a fist bump?
It started with a twirl. he was
Look
giving me a
at
good night
you.
twirl. Okay, what would you give this date on a scale of 1 out of 10? 1 is like worst date you've ever been on. 10 is like it's my soulmate. I know immediately.
Like a 7.
Okay.
7.
Okay. A 7.
Oh, that's
I
an
like a
average
7.
pussy. Okay,
All
well,
right.
Allie, we got a lot of information out of you. Give it up for Allie, everybody.
Woo!
We're going to
See you soon.
sequester you. Thank you so much. We're going to bring you out in a second. Great. Okay, good to see you.
You're going to be back.
Come on out, Matt. Now, Jordana, you got to...
They're already hugging.
Oh!
Did
That
he
was
move
no
it?
handshake. Matt, take a seat in our office.
There you go. He's ready. He's got the faux pas. He's ready for this segment.
Okay, we'll get the answers. This crew over here is going, how old? How old are you? How tall are you? How big's your penis? They wanted to know.
24.
Okay.
Okay, you've angered some of our elders.
6'3".
6'3". Okay, the elders are now back. And your penis.
Have you seen Zoolander?
Yeah, are you familiar with Zoolander?
Okay, that's
He
a
gets
yes.
it. Okay. Okay, yeah. He gets it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm a Matt fan. Okay. Now, Matt, what do you do? Where are you from? Give us the basics.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're familiar that Pittsburgh's in Pennsylvania. Okay.
There's a Kansas. I'm in software sales.
Okay. All right. That dried it up a bit.
I'm a creative, too.
Love it. Where'd you go to school?
Penn State.
We are. There we go, buddy. Love it.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that was the broiest thing I've ever seen you do on stage.
So, there's some Michigan people. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Big Ten country, you're here. Okay, good. They say every time two Penn Staters fist bump,
An
a
angel,
guy,
an angel gets its wings.
a guy in Old Town burps. Okay, so let's, Jordana, you got questions for Matt?
Yeah, so what made you want to get set up as part of this segment?
I love you up.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's good enough for me, too.
And what are you looking for? Are you like down for a girlfriend? Are you just looking to like hook up? What's your...
There's no right answer. They're all the right answer.
Well, I'm glad, this is the end of the show. I'm glad you've already learned something. He's listening. He's a listener.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Anything goes. Okay. For the right person. He's learned all the language. Maybe.
She just said that.
Right?
Yeah.
This podcast could serve as a really, bad lesson for somebody. He's like, I learned all my tricks from the You Up podcast. Okay. So how was the date? So you sent a text and you said, Jared told me a lady never tells.
Maybe you know. How old was she? Did you get that far? How old was she?
24.
She's 24
Okay.
as well? Okay, okay. On the level. Now, you sent a text asking her out. How did that go?
It was pretty easy.
Easy.
How was the texting? The texting was smooth?
Yeah. Texting was smooth. We both knew what we were getting into.
What
Okay.
made you think of Velvet Taco as a first date place?
I asked my friend who's a girl, and she said Velvet Taco.
That's such a 24-year-old answer.
I love the answer.
Yes.
That's what he should be doing.
Yeah.
That's a caring, thoughtful thing to do.
I like it. I'm fine with it, but it's just funny because it's like, you're a woman. Where do you want to eat and drink?
When she said no to Velvet Taco, how did that feel?
Submissive.
I don't think you know the meaning of that word.
What did he say?
He said submissive. You can't just read the porn link you click.
He's like, I read 50 Shades of Grey. I know what that means.
Matt, stick to the words we know. We're Penn State graduates. Don't go too big. Okay? Stick
Bad
to
or
the...
good? Bad or good?
Yeah.
No, she didn't say no. She recommended something else, so I moved forward to something else.
Sounds like you both have good game. Where she's like, I don't know if I want. She's like, I have an idea. She just pretended like you didn't even say it. She's like,
We went like 3 ideas forward for her, and
okay.
yeah.
There was no thought in your mind of, ugh, this chick might be a pain in the fucking ass.
I was just going with the flow.
He's going with it.
Very PC. That you have in common.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so now we end up at, what was the name of the place? Corcoran's.
Okay.
And you had told your friends at work about the occasion, and Malort was sent. How did that go down?
Or that was at the second bar.
No, that was the first bar.
Okay.
Well, I had a boat trip with my work people the same day, so I had to tell them what was happening. You know, I was happy. I was excited for it.
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
She explained it way less bro-y than you just did. That's more. So I got this boat thing.
Okay, so you see her. First impression.
Yeah.
She's lovely. Fantastic. She's great.
Lovely.
She's great. Yeah.
Okay. Is she your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
All right.
Okay.
How couldn't she be?
We don't know you. I don't know in any ways. How couldn't
So
she be?
she looks like someone you've dated in the past. That's the meaning of your type.
No.
Okay, this is what we're trying to. No. So you're at the bar having a good time, conversation, easy, fun. Anything weird come up?
Yeah, one thing. I didn't say in the moment, but so I didn't know anything about her. All I knew was her first name and a picture of her. So I asked her her last name, and it was the same as my grandma's maiden name.
Wow, meant to be. Wedding page, our story page. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Jordana, you think meant to be? I'm thinking it's his cousin.
And
I went a completely different direction there.
and she's like, yeah, I think it's German, and I'm like, I'm German. I'm just thinking this, but I need to preface it. After the date, I didn't say anything. After the date, I looked it up, and it's spelled differently.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
She's not your cousin. That's always a good start.
Always good.
To the date.
The boat's heading towards Blowjob Island still. We don't have to avert course.
Okay. Why did you ask her if her hands were veiny? Why did you mention her veiny hands?
Her veiny hands. Did I met?
I like when someone. I like when someone repeats the question of exactly the moment they remember perfectly. Why? Is that a thing for you?
No, I don't. I have veiny hands. Maybe it was like a relatable thing. I don't know.
I thought I found my identical veiny hand twin.
Like,
Are veins your kink?
It runs in the whatever your last name is family.
Right. The Von Veinies of Germany. Okay. Jordan, so we heard that you went to the place and then you traveled to another bar and there was a kiss. Explain the kiss.
Have you kissed before?
I have kissed before.
Pretty awesome.
Well, it's pretty awesome.
Okay, but there was apparently a thing where like you gave her a handshake that turned into a kiss.
Can you explain how that fucking happened?
Where did you learn this move, and what is the move?
So, I heard nothing of her segment other than that because I was pulled up right when that happened. Okay. And I was explaining to your fellow colleague,
Matt goes from sounding 32 to 21. Like there's points where I'm like, wow, this is a mature 24-year-old. Then there's points where I'm like, dude, okay. Maddie.
I don't know the move that was. I don't know the handshake move. I don't know about what happened there. I don't know.
Okay, it wasn't conscious.
It seems like every time the hand subject comes up, you're mystified.
It's like, I don't even have any hands. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know veiny. I don't know kissing. I don't know shaking. I don't know any of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you don't. That doesn't ring a bell.
It's not my move.
All right.
Okay.
So how did the date end?
So I walked her home,
Love it.
and we had a little makeout outside of her apartment, and
Summer loving hat.
We've got the
You
crowd
knew
right
that
where we
one.
want them.
Holy shit. Okay, so you have a little makeout session. That's it?
called the Uber.
There it is.
Okay.
Now, on a
So,
do we want to give
Yeah.
it a scale to 1 to 10, right?
scale of 1 to 10. 1, worst date you ever had. 10, you think you found your soulmate. You're not sure it went that well.
8.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, let's bring
like
out
that.
Allie.
Let's bring her out.
Now, Matt, we want you to stand facing that way, and we want
You
Allie to
stay right
stand
here,
back to back
and
facing
stand
that
that
way. Okay.
All right.
Now, actually, should we have them face this way so we can see some red flag, deal breaker flags on
Yeah,
whether
that's
they-
a good idea.
So face this way,
turn
face the
towards the
back of the
projector.
stage. And crowd, don't make any noise, but we want to see. If you think they should go on a second date, hold up red flag. If you think they should go on a second, if you don't think they should, hold up deal breaker.
No noises.
No
God.
okay. Yeah, not great listeners. Not like Matt.
All right.
Okay.
Let's find out.
On the count of 3, we want you to raise your hand if you want a second date. On stage.
The two of you, yeah, each of you.
Matt and Allie. On the count of 3, raise your hand if you want a second date. Or I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Get your girl! Get your girl!
All right, guys, we have a $100 gift card for you to go on your second date to Happy Camper in Chicago. Enjoy your second date at Happy Camper. It's gonna be great.
Give
Thank
it up
you
for
guys
Matt
so
and Allie,
much.
everybody.
This was
True
awesome.
love. There we go. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Kiss,
So
kiss, kiss, kiss. Handshake, kiss. Handshake, kiss. Handshake, kiss. Handshake.
Got it.
We solved dating again.
I love it. I love when they were reunited. And she's like, kiss? And she's like, no. I'm in public.
What a wonderful moment.
Wow. That was like The Bachelor and You Up Live all rolled into one.
My God. I want to make sure we repeat that we're going to get them a second date, right?
Yes.
We're going to give
They're going to get $100 to Happy Camper. I don't know what that is, but it's in Chicago.
No, I hear great things about Happy Camper, so
We're going to find...
look at the group chat approves.
Exactly.
Listen, that's our show. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you guys so much for coming.
But we've got questions.
We got your questions to finish it all off, but thank you guys. Let's do some questions. Oh, we met Allie. Okay. Okay. These are from you in the crowd. So if your question gets read and you want to add to it, add some color, please stand, present yourself. We'll give you an opportunity to stand up. So go ahead, Jordana.
I've got the first one. All right. Hey, I'm in the audience right now in Chicago. Yes, we know. Okay. A guy blew me off a few months ago and cited that there was a COVID outbreak in his office. Clearly bullshit because he never followed up again, letting me know if he had COVID or didn't. Fast forward to this past Saturday when he texted me saying he was interested in rescheduling, sending a screenshot. Should I go?
Okay, well, let's read the text.
Okay. So, this was from June. Well, should we read the old text from June? When they were
Yes,
first
June
dating?
7th.
All right. Hey, wanted to see if we're still on for Thursday. No answer. Thursday. Hi, wasn't sure if you still want to do something tonight. Let me know. Okay, we already.
And then he writes back, hey, sorry for not responding. A bunch of people in my office tested positive for COVID, so I got tested this morning and waiting to hear back. Can we possibly reschedule? I'm sorry for the late notice.
Oh, yikes. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling okay. Definitely can reschedule. Let me know when's good for you.
Okay, so now Saturday at 2:05 p.m. So that is a sober moment.
Right. So Saturday is what, July 23rd? It's been 6 weeks.
6.
The new COVID isolation period.
Right, this
of
guy.
6 weeks.
This guy is Fauci's son or some shit. He writes, "Hey, hope you're doing well. Sorry I didn't follow up. I kind of started seeing someone then. If you're free tonight or next week for drinks, let me know. Smiley face."
No.
Okay, are you here tonight?
She's up there. She's up
You're
there.
up here? Okay, what's your... Okay. Look at...
Okay.
Take
Don't
a step
jump,
back. I don't
don't
want you
jump.
falling over and off. What's your name? Julia, nice to meet you. Thank you for writing in. Now, okay, Julia, how did you meet this guy again? Bumble. And
Had you gone out before?
never gone out. So you were following up that night? And it was supposed to be that night? Now, here's what I'll say.
Okay.
Listen, there's a lot of people saying no, 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 and I understand why they're saying that. They're very emotionally hurt individuals. I think the fact that he referenced I was seeing someone and I didn't really know how to say that, to me, that's him like coming clean a bit and being like, you know, the COVID thing may have been a lie, may have been not, but it, you know, we always do say like too much honesty.
Right. But my issue more is that like the way he did it, which is like didn't answer her first text.
It took her, yeah.
And then she had to text again on the day of the date. And then he cancels the day of the date saying the COVID thing when he didn't answer before. And then he tells her he was lying about the COVID thing. So it's like, to me, the texting or his communication style shows to me that he's not being particularly honest.
I think he has to. I think if you're going to give him another chance, you don't have to. But if you do, you have to make it a step up from. It has to be harder to date you than it was before. So I think if you said to him, because for him to say, "Let's hang out tonight," that's bullshit.
Right.
But for him to go, "Let's do drinks this week," if you said to him, "I'm free Thursday at 8," and he's like, and then he makes a plan, and he's got Happy Camper, and he's got the place all set up, then I would be like, okay, we can do drinks. But this should never be forgotten, but it also could be, you know, forgiven. What's that? Yeah,
But he also just didn't answer.
That doesn't, what's that?
I think, again, like he didn't know how to say that, but he also just didn't answer you.
Yeah. I don't think that matters. You know, that matters, but there's no excuse for him. But everyone's redeemable, so it's up to you. He's got to meet you up here, or you don't do it at all. That would be my answer.
Okay. Okay. How do I get over my fear of being murdered on a Hinge first date? Public restaurant. Send your location to a friend.
Yeah.
And
Daytime. Start with a daytime
you
date.
could.
Why not?
If you're yeah. I would just tell like 5 people where you're going and go to a public restaurant and then text them when you get there and then text them when you leave.
Yeah. Yeah, set location,
Yes.
find my friends, all that stuff that Jordana just said that someone repeated.
I'm really good at not getting killed on a first
Okay.
Hinge date. Okay. All right. What to say when you run into your ex?
What to say? What
Nothing?
to say when you run
don't know
into
what
your
to say.
ex and the wicked witches of the West and East said nothing.
You just go like this.
If you run into your ex and it's unavoidable, then I would go up to him and be pleasant, positive, and out.
Yes.
Hey,
As soon as you see him. I
hey,
think
great
too.
to see you. Hope you're doing well. Gotta go.
Yes.
I mean, there's just like healthy ways to go about it, or go about it the unhealthy way that woman's suggesting.
Okay. She kisses you and then breaks things off the next day. What do I do?
You move the fuck on.
We kissed.
Listen, there's a lot of people that are first date kissers, you know, whether it goes fine or great.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can understand that. I think a lot of people here have been in that scenario. You do a little makeout, you go, you know what? That was a fun 1 date, but it ain't gonna be a fun 2 date.
Yeah, guys do that all the time.
Yeah. Our friend, this person's trying to set someone up.
Yeah.
Our friend Beth is single. How do we find out who in the crowd is also single and ready to mingle? Okay, where's Beth?
Okay.
Is that Beth? Okay,
Where's
there's Beth.
All right. Beth, where are you going after this?
Yeah,
if
where are
someone
you
will
going?
come find you. What?
That sounded so hilariously creepy. One dude's like, bring her up, let's see it. Beth, what's your name? Where are you from? Oh, I was gonna help you get found on Instagram by one of these men. What's that? Speak up, Beth. Beth Ann on Instagram? Thank you. Thank you, future aunts of America. Beth, what do you do? You're not an announcer. Investment analyst? Supply, okay. Where are you going after the show? Is there a bar you guys want to go to after the show? Just say it now, and then these guys can show up.
Todd's. Something Todd's.
Todd's? Trader Todd's.
Tom's? Trader Joe's? I don't know what the fuck say. It's closed,
It's closed on Tuesday. Sorry,
Okay.
Beth. Do you have another bar in mind? What's that? I don't live here or know the area very well. I know 3 references, Viagra Coast or Viagra, the Viagra Triangle, the Gold Coast, and Old Town, and I use them efficiently throughout the show.
Oh, wow. I just learned something new.
Well, Beth, you got one more chance to say the bar you're gonna be at, and so
We're
Sheffield's.
asking-
She'll be at Sheffield's
Okay.
with her friends. Don't leave her. Don't let her go alone.
Yes.
Okay.
Send your location, Beth,
Yeah.
to everyone in this crowd. Okay. What to do if your wife's best friend asks you to have a threesome? And my wife also didn't say no. How do I follow up? Do I have any hope? The answer can't be no, or can it?
Are you here tonight? Where are you?
Over there? Is that you? No. Okay.
Where's the luckiest guy in America? Here he comes. Holy shit. Okay, what's your name? Michael Scott? This is fake. Okay, Michael Scott. Okay. So are you here with your wife tonight? Is the friend here? Oh, this is them. I don't know if I believe this or not. How long have you guys been married? So this is like the 1-year anniversary gift you're giving to one another. Okay, so 1 year coming up in August. Congratulations. What's your wife's name? What's your name?
Jan Levinson Gold.
What's your friend's name? Okay.
Pam Beasley. Okay.
Pam Beasley. And you said how did the friend ask you? So you guys were at a party and she goes, I want to fuck you and your wife? Okay.
I think it'll make things weird. I'm scared.
Right? It will make it as weird as this room is right now. No one knows if we. Okay, well, listen. It sounds like you're both down. So
yeah,
why wouldn't
I think if
you
you're
do
both
that?
into it, do it.
I don't think you need much convincing from us. Wife, are you in favor of this? Okay. So what we need you to do is videotape the whole thing. Have fun fun. I can't really tell you otherwise.
And then if
Good
it
for you.
doesn't go well, you submit it to Awkward Sexual Encounter on this show, and it all comes full circle.
Yeah, send it in after the show and let us know how it goes.
Yes.
But L'chaim, you have our Jewish blessing.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Should we do one more?
Let's do one more. Can I make an announcement before I go?
Yeah, of
Is that
course.
okay? I'm doing a show here September 9th if you want to come to a stand-up show. That's right. Get out the chairs.
JaredFreid.com.
JaredFreid.com for tickets. The link's in my Instagram stories right now. So I'm coming back in September. So go ahead, Jordana.
All right. When a straight man is asked, how tall are you on the apps, he replied with, how much do you weigh, and claims it's the same level of offensive. Discuss. I kind of think it is. A little bit.
I think they're not the match, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, they're starting in a quarrel.
I think it's rude to ask someone how tall are you on an app.
I agree. I think it's like, you know, you listen, you're not going to be given all the guarantees in life. I know we're all people that want to look up the restaurant before we go, make sure that we have no bad moments, and that's what you're trying to do by being like, well, if you're 6'2", I'll go. It's like, you don't really like them that much to begin with, so you shouldn't go out with them.
I agree, and the same would go for a guy who asked you how much you weighed. It'd be like, if you really can't possibly be okay with going on a date with someone out of a certain range, then like it's.
And also, no one wants to play your Squid Game on the apps. Right. No one's looking to like, well, if I answer 6'1", that means I get the date, and if I answer 5'9", I'm a fucking loser. Like, I think you're putting this person through, and I think they gave it back to you in a sassy way that they were showing you that they think you're an asshole, and it really isn't them asking how much you weigh.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Chicago, you're a dream. Thank you
guys
so much.
This is great.
Thank you guys. Have a great night. Thank you, Faux Pas.